country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama. Hey everybody, I'm Michael, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to play Take Me Home Country Roads on the ukulele. Most people play it on the guitar, so why not do it on the ukulele? You can play this song. There's only 5 chords. In fact, most of it is 4 chords, and there's one unique chord in the bridge. But what I'm going to do in this tutorial is this time I'm going to take you through the strumming pattern, then the chords, and then I'll play the song for you. Not the entire song. I'm just going to play the first verse, chorus, bridge, and back to the chorus again. So I'm not going to do the second verse, but I hope this helps you out. And please, as we're going along, it'd be great if you could like my channel or subscribe to it. And there'll be some links below that will really kind of help support this channel. And I'll get to those a little bit later in this tutorial. Thanks. So here's a strumming pattern that I use for Take Me Home Country Roads. And before I give you the exact pattern, I want to tell you that how you can strum this. There's a couple of different ways that you can use your fingers on this. Now, some people like to use either their first finger or their middle finger and just do up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up all the time with 1 or 2 of those fingers. I actually prefer to use, I use my middle finger, the nail on the way down, and I use my thumb on the way up. So it ends up sounding or looking like this as we gives you a little bit more of a crisp sound when you use the nail. Okay, now you don't have to do it that way, but that's the way that I'm going to play it. Okay, the strumming pattern, you're going to have 2 different accents. I think we've done this one before on beat 2 and beat 4. And your hands is actually going to be moving every single 8th note. So it's going to be going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So that's an accent. You're hitting beat 2 and beat 4 a little bit harder, okay? And notice I'm using that thumb on the way up, middle finger on the way down, okay? So here's the pattern with a chord. So it's down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. See that? Hear that accent? Accenting on beat 2 and 4. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and as you speed it up, it'll sound like this. Okay, so there's the strumming pattern. Up next, I'm going to show you all the chords in this song. So the chords for this song, there's 4 main chords and then 1 unique chord that only happens once in the bridge. Okay, but the first chord is going to be your F chord, like that. Your second chord is a D minor. It's very close to the F. The F is like this, and what you can do is then put your other finger beside there. So you've got those down there, and you can see the picture on the screen. Okay, so that'd be the D minor chord. Then you're gonna have the C chord, one of our easiest chords on the ukulele. Just 3rd finger there on the 3rd fret. And then the B flat, it's a little bit harder. I like to cover both of the first 2 strings on the 1st fret with my 1st finger. And then I lay down the other ones like that. Okay, pinky's free. Okay, but there's the B flat chord. Okay. So you've got F, D minor, C, B flat. And then one time in the bridge there's an E flat chord. And the E flat chord, you're going to put your 1st finger here, and then take your ring finger and your pinky finger and put them in the same fret on the next 2 strings like that. That's be your E flat chord. Okay, those are the chords that you need for this song. So if you've been watching some of my other videos, you know that I'm a very average singer. I think I'm getting better, a little bit better here and there. But I just want to recommend an online singing training app for you. And you can find it in the links below. It's called Singorama. And they've got a free course that you can start with, and then you can choose if you want to do some paid courses after that. But I'm finding that some of the techniques that they're giving are starting to help me a lot. So check them out. The other thing is that if you want to buy a ukulele, you know, this one or some other ukuleles in some different sizes, go to Sam Ash Music. Their link is below as well. You can check them out. A great family-owned company right here in the US. So check them out for that. And then if you're a musician or even a music teacher and you want to learn some skills on how to get your music out there and some skills just to do digital marketing for yourself, I've included a link below for you as well for that. I've been using some of their skills and putting them into place, and it's been a great help, especially on YouTube. So take a look at those things and those links below, and let's get into the song. Okay, here's Take Me Home Country Roads on the ukulele. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like the breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads. Okay, here's the bridge. I hear her voice in the morning, how she